Out at 11, an 8-year-old boy killed in a kitchen fire.
And it's just devastating.
How the boy's grandfather tried to get the boy to safety. The first known witnesses to the aftermath of the murder of Jared Brightigan.
I saw him laying on the ground.
Only on Action News Jax, we speak to the couple who helped a toddler who was there when her father was killed in Jacksonville Beach.
It was heartbreaking.
Live at 11, CBS 47 Fox 30 Action News Jax starts right now.
Tragedy on Jacksonville's west side. An 8-year-old boy died in a kitchen fire. Firefighters rushed in hoping to save the boy. They could not. I'm John Bachman.
I'm Tanika Hughes. Police say the boy's grandfather was hurt trying to get him out of that house. The fire happened at a home on Beaver Street, just east of 295. Action News Jax Nick Gibson is live there. And Nick, we can see the aftermath right behind you.
Yeah, Tanika, and we've been out here for hours and hours and hours, and we can still smell the smell of burning house, as you guys can see right here behind us. This is the remnants and the remaining portion of that house fire. This house is completely gutted, as you can see. Its windows that are smashed out, as well as it looks like the back portion of the house, maybe where a porch once was, is completely gutted out as well. We spoke with a neighbor this afternoon who says this entire incident is very tragic.
I mean, it's just devastating, to be honest with you.
The Jacksonville Sheriff's Office is investigating a deadly house fire on West Beaver Street. According to police, officers and firefighters made it to the scene just after 4 p.m. JFRD worked to put the fire out and get inside of the home, where they learned a child was still inside, but their efforts ended in a tragedy.
Sadly, they found the victim, who is 8 years old, deceased inside the residence.
Cody Karff lives in this neighborhood, and he says this situation is very sad.
It's just devastating, to be honest with you. I mean, we got kids all throughout this neighborhood, tons of kids, and to lose any of them when they're the future of our generation is just absolutely tragic.
According to JSO, the fire broke out in the kitchen of the home from grease the boy's grandfather was using to cook chicken. Police say the grandfather stepped outside while he was cooking when the fire started. Karff, who is a father, says he can't imagine the pain the family is going through.
To lose, property, life, I mean, who wants that?
According to JSO, the grandfather tried to get the child out of the window, but was unsuccessful and got hurt in the process.
I mean, I've lived back here for 2 years, so... And I'm sure that my niece and nephew have played with him.
Now, JSO and also the fire marshal, is investigating this incident. For local coverage you can count on. Reporting from Jacksonville, Nick Gibson, Action News Jax.
Only on Action News Jax for the first time, we are hearing from the people who tried to help Jared Brightigan and his daughter the night he was shot and killed in Jacksonville Beach.
That night was 2 years ago tomorrow. Action News Jax Annette Gutierrez is live in Jacksonville Beach where it happened. Annette, the witnesses you spoke with say they helped get Brightigan's daughter out of the car.
John, Tanika, 2 years ago, Jared Brightigan was found right here on Sanctuary Boulevard, and in his car was his then 2-year-old daughter. You can actually still see a makeshift memorial right here, and the couple I spoke with said they helped save his daughter, and the memories from that night still paint a very vivid picture in their minds today.
I could remember it as clear as it just happened yesterday, and it's just really sad.
A night Shane Bodha and his girlfriend Jonelle Cruz said they will never forget. 2 years ago on February 16th, a little after 8, Bodha and Cruz were heading home from visiting a friend when they came across Jared Brightigan's car.
I saw him laying on the ground. I thought he was looking under his car, and then I saw a tire in front of his car. So I thought he was changing his tire or something.
But Bodha quickly realized something was wrong.
I yelled out to him. I was like, "Hey, everything all right?" And he had no response. And he was pretty much motionless.
Police say Brightigan had been shot and killed in an ambush attack. Meanwhile, his 2-year-old daughter, Bexley, was sitting helpless in the back seat. Bodha and Cruz immediately called 911.
And I just grabbed the door without even thinking and I asked the little girl, like, hey, you okay? Everything okay?
When Borja and Cruz took her away from the crime scene, they said Bexley remained calm and was not crying.
She was a very strong, smart little girl. She knew something was wrong with her dad. She was like, my dad's hurt on the ground. What's wrong with my dad?
Cruz said she used her daughter's blanket and wrapped it around Bexley to keep her warm while detectives collected evidence.
It was heartbreaking, and for her to go through that and know that her dad was on the ground hurt, like, it's very traumatizing.
While it was a traumatizing experience, Cruz and Borja say they are grateful they were there to help little Bexley.
It just felt really good that she was safe and we were able to comfort her.
Since his murder, Jared's wife, Kirsten, created the Bexley Box for children who may go through similar situations like this. You can actually see a picture of it on your screen now. It's to help children who go to the police station and to make the experience just a little less scary. It has comfort items like teddy bears and basic essentials like diapers. For local coverage you can count on, reporting live in Jacksonville Beach, Annette Gutierrez, Action News Jax.
Jacksonville police had a plan to manipulate the media coverage of the Jared Bridegan murder case to help expose the suspects. On Action News Jax at 5, we told you about new documents that reveal there were 5 people, quote, likely involved in a conspiracy to murder Jared Bridegan. Those suspects include the 3 people now facing charges: Bridegan's ex-wife, Shanna Gardner, her estranged husband, Mario Fernandez Saldana, and accused triggerman Henry Tenen. The documents reveal one of those unknown people is the father of an ex-girlfriend of Fernandez Saldana. Police say he's also a former reserve police officer and had access to a 10mm handgun, the type used to kill Bridegan. And that person is also a convicted felon. The 5th person appears to be an associate of Fernandez Saldana. 11 months after the murder, Jacksonville Beach police asked a judge to authorize a tap on 5 phones. The document, filed January 21st, 2023, outlined a plan to plant a leak to targeted media personnel. The idea was to get the members of the conspiracy to talk on their phones. Henry Tenen was arrested 4 days later. Mario Fernandez Saldana was arrested in March last year, and then Shanna Gardner was arrested August 17th last year. Now, we've asked the state attorney's office for more details about those 2 unknown people. We're waiting for a reply. Their names were left out of the document because they are part of an active investigation. Now, every case is considered active until the court case is over. Shanna Gardner and Mario Fernandez Saldana are due in court tomorrow for a preliminary hearing. Of course, Action News Jax will be there and bring you updates starting at noon. Right now on ActionNewsJax.com, you can read the documents Action News Jax obtained today and learn more about the timeline of the case. And you can watch any part of our coverage over the past 2 years. It's all on ActionNewsJax.com.
Today was the first day of jury selection in the federal trial for 2 former JEA executives. Aaron Zahn is the former JEA CEO. He, along with former CFO Ryan Wanamaker, are accused of trying to line their own pockets during the effort to privatize JEA from 2018 to 2020. The jury pool was made up of about 45 jurors. Before they were brought in, the judge said that they were having trouble finding jurors. Action News Jax asked Aaron Zahn for a comment before he walked into the courthouse.
Do you have any comments you'd like to say before you walk in?
Jury selection will resume tomorrow. Opening statements in the trial are set to start next Tuesday.
A jury recommended a death sentence for a man they found guilty of kidnapping and murdering a woman. That jury recommendation came down late this afternoon. Action News Jax has been following Marcus Fishburne's case since 2019. Aisha Levy's body was found inside an apartment in Bay Meadows. Fishburne was arrested while trying to board a bus to Indiana. A judge will hold a hearing on the case in March and could hand down a sentence that day or at a later time.
We're learning more about a former school employee accused of having sex with a child. We told you last night about the arrest of Gilberto Del Castillo Espana. He worked for the Putnam County School District from 2002 to 2015 as an English for Speakers of Other Languages coordinator. The father went to deputies because he says his son was having nightmares and acting differently.
He is the absolute worst scum of the earth, in my opinion, because he used a position of authority, power to gain control over a family and then victimize their child.
Deputies say that he was a friend of the victim's family for more than 20 years, but deputies say he threatened to reveal their undocumented status if they went to law enforcement.
Police in Kansas City say it now appears a fight led to the mass shooting yesterday. More than 20 people were hurt. About a dozen are children. Tonight, hospital says that all but 3 of the children shot yesterday are out of the hospital. Lisa Lopez Galvan, a 43-year-old mother of 2 and a well-known radio DJ, was the one who was killed. Of the 3 people police took into custody yesterday, 2 are minors.
Preliminary investigative findings have shown there was no nexus to terrorism or homegrown violent extremism.
Without thinking.
Now, the 3rd person taken into custody was released because they were not involved, according to police.
An inmate at the Duval County Jail died at the hospital. Police say they suffered from multiple medical issues. Police say 66-year-old Leroy Beckett was arrested in July on cocaine charges and went to the hospital on February 9th and had remained under a doctor's care until he passed yesterday. The medical examiner's office will determine the cause of death. This is the 3rd inmate death this year in Jacksonville. New at 11, scammers are targeting utility customers in Green Cove Springs. The city says people are getting robocalls to say you must pay off your utility bills immediately or be disconnected. The city says it will never make that kind of demand for payment over the phone.
From the Action News Jax First Alert Weather Center, I'm Chief Meteorologist Mike Burrish. The clouds move in tomorrow. Won't be too long after that. We get into the rain. I'll time it out for you how it affects your weekend in the First Alert forecast in minutes.
Coming up, 2 stories you still haven't seen on Action News Jax. First,
Sounding the alarm on a new Russian threat in space. What a local lawmaker wants the president to do in the face of Putin's potential new weapon.
then,
A Jacksonville landmark is bigger and brighter. We'll show you more of the dancing waters at Friendship Fountain.
more local stories straight ahead. Next on Action News Jax.